And 80%, and here's the thing, 80% of that episode he spent in his tidy whities.
Oh, you gonna punish me? Oh, you should punish me. Oh, I'd be a bad boy. I'd be a bad Mel Gibson.
Actually, fun bit of trivia. Bear really is based off of Mel Gibson from Braveheart, anyway.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, so
I looked at his overall look of the character and went, that's a Braveheart influence right there.
there he is.
What are you thinking about in front of your terminal?
I don't know, Bear. What are you thinking about? Bears! I gotta find a way to bring in bears!
Can we even use that joke anymore?
Can we?
I don't know.
Well, Gerard won't, but I like the joke, so.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Carmina Católica.
So that actually brings up an interesting question. So have you watched The Completionist ever since Greg left? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still a good format. I think it still works with Gerard.
Yeah.
I think his humor is still good for the series. I still miss Greg. I loved the element that Greg brought to it. But, I've seen so many people complain, oh, The Completionist isn't the same without Greg. And I'm like, yeah, it's not, but it's still okay. It's still a good series. In fact, I was laughing a little bit because I don't know if you subscribe to The Completionist on Facebook. But
hold on.
This old man doesn't know what's going on anymore.
Let's just be honest, Bear. You never knew what was going on. Okay, so what I was saying before is, the show is different. I'll grant you that, but it's still a good show.
Yeah.
It's still good with Gerard's level of humor. But one of the things I found funny was, I don't know if Alex, if you subscribe to The Completionist on Facebook.
I do.
But did you see the post he sent today?
No, I didn't.
Apparently he took a tour of the Playboy Mansion
Oh, wow.
for a gamer piece. I was like, what? What? And so there's literally a picture with him and two girls. I'm guessing they're
Playboy bunnies.
Playboy bunnies. They didn't look like it. They looked like gamer girls. And then he's holding this little piplup and just be like, have that psychotic grin on his face. So it's awesome.
Go Gerard, you playa.
Go Gerard. Did you see the grotto? You know, what happens in that grotto stays in that grotto. Hence why it has to be washed hourly. Yeah, I still watch The Completionist. I don't know why people are giving him such crap on... it's just not the same since Greg left. Well, eventually Greg would have to leave. Or Gerard would have to stop. It's how you adapt to the situation that's ideal. I'm actually seeing if I can find the actual picture. But I get so much stuff on Facebook all the time, you have no idea. It's kind of sad.
Here, bear. Here, bear. Where are you?
Here, bears! Here, bears! Yeah, it just doesn't work. I don't do it as good as Greg.
Problem is when they appear where I can't make any distinguished landmarks.
Would people... Okay, I love the people on my Facebook, but if I see another Deadpool thing come up on my Facebook... I get it. We're all excited for the Deadpool movie. Can we just leave it at that?
Ooh.
By the way, I did tell you about the suggestion we got, right?
Yes.
So a fan of Geek News actually wanted Drak and Shadow to take on Deadpool, the video game. Which, I'm aware of it. I know that it got an overwhelming kind of meh for its development, but we'll see if we can fit that into the list, because Alex didn't have a problem with it. Unlike a certain other franchise that those fans eventually just screamed at me when they should have screamed at you.
Which was?
The God of War. You didn't want to do God of War.
Oh, yeah. That.
They believe you deserve the wrath of Kratos after that.
Yeah.
Or I should tie you down like you did with Sonic 06 and make you go through God of War. Okay, here is the image, and I'll find a way to put it up on here. So this is him at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm guessing are 2 Playboy bunnies, but I don't know. Because it's just like, okay, completion bonus returns. He's talking about the Splatoon bonus. Also, Gerard got to visit the Playboy Mansion to be featured on Playboy's Gamer Next Door. They sat down to play some Game & Wario. Hilarity ensued. And again, I'm guessing those are bunnies, but I don't know. It's hard to determine that anymore because, like, way back in the day, they actually had to wear the bunny outfits, and I guess now these days, Playboy doesn't require them to do that because that's sexist.
Well, what's wrong with being sexy? I'm really having a hard time finding Bear.
Okay, I'll switch over and I'll help you find bears! First, we need to use our bear call. Bears! Please, Gerard, do not copyright strike us. We love you. Please, Greg, do not copyright strike us. We love you. Is he just supposed to be walking along the road?
Yeah, so I think so.
Okay, well, keep walking along the road, because I'm looking. I'm giving you my eyes.
I've walked all these roads and I can't find them.
Oh, walk them again, because I haven't seen all the roads.
Sometimes they're tucked in corners here.
It sounds to me like you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them, Alex.
You can't just give up in the middle of this.
I was making a song reference. Dang it, Alex! You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I don't know the rest of the words right now, because my brain had farted.
God damn it, Bear, where are you?
Players! Well, now at Drak and Shadow, you can get your daily Bears needs.
I really can't find them.
Well, keep going along the roads. I'm looking.
Sure.
You think Bear would not be so hard to miss, but apparently we proved it right.
Just,
Well, it is Ghost Bear.
what was the last place I was at, by the way, that I last talked to him before coming back here?
I want to say Carmina Gadalica, but I might be wrong.
Probably so. So I should be in Sigma. Just want to make sure I didn't accidentally skip over to the wrong server. Might have to pull up the video again. Where are you? I don't know.
Hold on, let me take the pilot seat really quick. So, left stick to move, right stick to adjust the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we are. So if I find him, does that mean I get a cookie?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yay, I like a cookie. Dang it, Kite, you don't move fast enough. Not for my standards. I want speed buff in the city. I will admit, the Root Town music, aside from Makanu, is not as memorable.
Really, I love the Root Town music.
No, I like Makanu, but every other Root Town I have problems with music. They're just forgettable to me.
I totally disagree, dude. No.
Yes, you should be sorry. You ran into me.
think did you see him?
Oh, I thought I saw him sitting.
No, he won't be sitting. They'll all be standing.
Okay.
Wait, there he is. There he is.
I'm awesome. Yes.
Well, this old man will be thinking about that for a while, so if you need any help, just call.
And it's alright. I'll totally endorse your lesbian relationship. Come on, you know what happened.
It does. I don't deny it.
So basically, can we say that Dot Hack did it before Korra?
Yes.
Yet another franchise that did it before Korra?
Yes. In fact, I even said that when we were talking about Korra during one of our dungeon runs.
Yep.
Like. Okay.
Well, it's just one of those things that, like, everybody likes to point out. That the only thing that was memorable, you know, heaven forbid the characters or anything like that, the only thing that was memorable is that Korra got together with a girl. And I would argue there are like 10 other memorable things in this series that were way more memorable than that because Buffy did it first. And Buffy did it in real life, alright? People don't even realize that. Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer did it. And it's like, no, Buffy was together with a guy. Not her. But one of her friends actually was a lesbian. She was originally interested in guys, and then she became interested in girls. In fact, it was so good, or the relationship was so good, that as a season finale, the girlfriend of the friend dies, and then the friend becomes the villain of that season.
Aww.
Or the ending villain of that season, because she's got way too much, she's kind of a witch in the series, so at that point she has way too much power.
Yes.
And because of vengeance, she just wants to kill everything.
I'm actually watching an anime called Sound Euphonium. And the last episode I watched, I'm kind of a week behind because simulcast and all that, but the last episode I watched, these two classmates, they hike up a mountain at night to just, because it's like a festival time and they're just kind of wanting to be by themselves.
Sure.
And, well, one of the girls kind of starts getting, it's not like physically intimate, but she's kind of starting to share her feelings a little bit. And this isn't like hard-on romance or anything, this is just your basic school slice of life show.
Yes.
But it's just like, wow, she's like, it feels like it's kind of like Yuri teasing just a little bit. And then I go to like read all the comments about the episode afterward, and everybody was just pissed off. Not everybody's pissed off, but there's like these shipping wars between these characters. It's like everyone's like so like it kind of boils down to, oh my god, this is Yuri, and oh no, it's not. Well, fuck you. No, fuck you. Oh jeez.
See, that's the problem that I actually have with Korra is that
here's Bear.
Bears.
The world I abandoned by resetting might have remained engulfed by evil.
He vanished.
Okay, so what I was going to say is that kind of reminds me of like Korra, where a lot of people want to just sit there and go, oh my gosh, this is like the first time in television history this has ever happened, even though things have happened before that. And one of the things that I get such crap for my viewpoint on Korra, and Alex knows this. I get such crap for my viewpoint on the ending of Korra. And my only problem with it is very simple. If they wanted to do that, fine. But they didn't set it up enough. They didn't have these heartfelt moments that could actually define them as a couple. They had them as like girlfriends.
Right.
You know, you go girlfriend, and that's supposed to be a relationship? No, that's not. You like, even I was kind of telegraphing it by season 3. I'm like, I think they're going to twist this and they're actually going to have her set up with the girl. And then I waited for the build up on that. I waited for them to actually, you know, like, not necessarily confess their feelings for each other, but actually get emotionally intimate with each other.
Right.
And they never did. They never got physically intimate either, mind you. Unless you call holding hands that, which if you do, I don't know what you're talking about. Bears!
I have a feeling you won't find the answer by just chasing after the character on the net.
And apparently, Bear vanished off to go be part of Space Ghost. That sounded like a sound effect right out of the old 70s series. So at that point, I have to say, meanwhile, back at the Legion of Doom. But yeah, it's just like, that's what I don't have a problem with. Like, if you are simply, because Yuri is basically like lesbian sex kind of thing, right? Or maybe I'm not getting the definition right.
It can be sexual, but it can also just be romantic.
Yes. So at that point, I would look at that and go, see, that's building a relationship. Because that's how you build a relationship. Now, if they had gone I hate to use the Bennett the Sage example because they're never good examples. If you went down the route of, say, like, some of the stuff that happens in Girls Bravo, yes, I've seen a few episodes of that series. It is horrible.
By the way, it's Sora!
Oh, are we on Sora now?
I'll get the treasure, then I'll get you, and then I'll get them all.
I really wish he would have broken into a maniacal laugh there.
You know, now that I think about it in retrospect, he is a 10-year-old.
He really is.
Because his dialogue sounds like a 10-year-old.
Pretty much. So,
yeah, like, I hate to use that example, but Girls Bravo, like, that is the not right way at all to do that. So I don't see a problem with actually having them, like, share their insecurities. That's a relationship, boys and girls. That's what you do. And being emotionally intimate and being physically intimate are two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I have even noticed this, and I'm not knocking otaku, but some otaku cannot determine the difference.
It's true. It's very true.
So, like, say, people with body pillows.
There he is again.
I love it. I want to be his friend.
Yes, I tend to agree with the same philosophy that Bennett the Sage has on this, which is, if you own a body pillow, you can't be shamed, because you've got no shame left.
Pretty much.
Although I did find it funny that he actually wanted to buy a body pillow, and then he's like, you know what, taxes are coming up, I don't want to buy a body pillow anymore. Because he just wanted to do it for a joke.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to alienate fellow otaku, and yes, I know some otaku are just that way, and I'm not one of them. So, I'm not saying you can do whatever you want, just don't agree with it. Just watch, we're gonna get a bunch of hatred. Apparently we hate all of the people who have body pillows and love dating sims and blah-de, 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 blah. To which I say...
Blah-de, 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 blah, blah.
Actually, that kind of encapsulated all I was gonna say on the matter.
Here we go.
But that's how I get what I want. Wanna die again?
He's a 10-year-old. He doesn't get the concept of death.
Well, this is just a game.
Yes. But I mean, he doesn't actually get the concept of death, which makes his ending a little bit more sad. Since Sora is no more.
It's okay, he'll be back. He really will. He'll be Haseo in the next game.
What, he'll be the next incarnation of Skaith?
No. Well, actually, yeah, he will. Pretty much.
The actual Sora character, or...
Well, like, yeah, obviously, because this is an MMO story, it's the player behind the player. That's kind of the idea, is the player who controls Sora in this game comes back in the next series, .hack.GU, as the character of Haseo.
Oh, okay.
And Haseo does embody the terror of death, Skaith.
Alright.
Let's see. He is just before the magic shop.
There he is.
There he is.
That's a rude thing to say, considering you invited me.
He vanished.
Yes, Kite, we get it. He vanished.
For the upteenth time, they all.
Oh, I'm
vanished.
sorry. I should have been doing some. Here's what. Sora! Sora! We're just gonna do Kingdom Hearts yells every time we see Sora. Except no Donald. I can't do Donald. It's like the one voice I shamefully have to say I can't do.
It's hard for anybody to do Donald.
Well, which is really funny because like my mom could do it, and so you'd think like genetically I could do it. Can't do Donald at all.
He's on the wood plank.
Oh, so you don't listen to what other people say? That's not nice.
You kill people for a living. That's not nice. In MMOs, there is a term for you. It's called a camper.
Or a player killer.
No, corpse camper, because that's what they do. Like, there are literally people out in World of Warcraft that this would piss off Alex. There are literally people who are so addicted to player versus player combat
Yeah.
that they want to just be the best at it and show their elite PvP skills, but they unfortunately don't have much. So they go out to like a starting leveling zone as a max level character and wait for some new player to do something stupid like flag themselves, or on a PvP server where you're flagged all the time, they just come in and kill you. Then you run back to your body, they kill you again. Run back to your body, they kill you again. And they'll just keep doing that. It's called a corpse camper. And it's annoying as hell. Because basically the only way to get that to not happen to you is to log off and go do something else for like 50 minutes until that guy gets bored. And sorry, I'm going to say this to all the campers. You are not the epitome of PvP glory. You are the epitome of 12-year-old trolldom.
Pretty much. Let's see. I know he's near a cannon somewhere. So.
I was gonna say near a camp. Crap, we're gonna be corpse camping. I don't condone this, Alex, at all.
I don't condone it either.
And there will be no teabagging of any sort.
There's cannons everywhere in this stupid place.
Yes, I was gonna say, by the cannon? Which one?
There he is.
Sora!
Just kidding. I'd get scolded if I stayed up any later.
He vanished.
I got a golden grunty. So next we're gonna go find Krim.
Krim?
Krim.
Yay! I love Krim.
Krim is badass.
Krim is awesome. And if you don't think Krim is badass and awesome, then you simply don't get him. Just that simple. So I'm debating whether or not to do an anime update now or in the giant Jabu Jabu's belly.
Wait till Jabba Jabba's belly.
Okay, yeah, because there isn't much of an update. I will say right now, given the week that I've had, I did not get to my dose of vitamin K on.
Yeah, I'm not surprised here.
But
so.
I did actually get quite a bit into Gundam. So,
Well,
and it's mainly because I'm trying to get to the next series, because everything after this is 50 plus episodes.
Let's see. Camera. Let's see. Not here. Not here.
But where is Krim?
He'll be under the bridge on one of these sides.
Well, now we know which one.
Or so I thought. Where is he?
Uh-oh. Alex lost where he was going. This is not a good sign.
Right, this is not a good sign at all. Oh, you know what? Let's skip. Okay, he's actually in Lambda server. That's what happens when I don't look at the right page.
So we're going back to Carmina Gadalica. Ah.
Ow. Dun, 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 dun. So we should be somewhere towards the magic shop.